Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vic and Vern's Rugby here on this beautiful Saturday morning, 5 to 9 in the morning. I know you boys in New Zealand, it's almost evening time again. Saturday is almost done. What a rugby weekend we've had so far. I mean, I was excited yesterday. That game between the Stormers and the All Blacks was sensational. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's first get into all the NPC news, because that is an NPC game that we're doing today. I see there's a few people in there, some people in the tips already. That's good, man. I'll write those down in a second. Hope you're all doing well. That's the most important. Everybody's healthy, happy, and just rugby enthusiasts. There you go, man. There you go. Let's have a look at the fixture so far in the NPC this weekend. There you go. It all started there with North Harbour. We did that one on Thursday. Spanking Counties Manukau, they're 59-19. Then yesterday, good game there, Taranaki Bulls against Waikato, 32-38 for Waikato. Earlier this morning, Auckland took care of Wellington. Ooh, that's a battle of the cities, 34-31, and 34-31 also just finished the Bay of Plenty against Northland. That was actually a tight game with about 3 minutes to go. Bay of Plenty took the penalty, scored, and then they played great defense in the last seconds of the game to hold on there. So a good win for the Bay of Plenty. Northland could have been the first time, I think, since 30 years that they would have won back-to-back opening games of the season, but that was not the case. And now I think the biggest game of the weekend for me, Hawks Bay, the Magpies against Tasman Mako, as you boys there in New Zealand would say. I would say Mako, but because a shark is called a Mako and not a Mako, but don't worry. Then tomorrow morning, don't forget, early morning for us, 10 o'clock in the morning there for you guys in, I think it's New Zealand, New Zealand will be about 12 o'clock in the afternoon in New Zealand. Because my times, I think Australian times here, because I do have the VPN for Australia, because I'm watching the games on Stan Sport. So Otago will take on Canterbury tomorrow, and then later on in the day, Manawatu will take on the Southland Stags. So good stuff there. Let's have a look at the standings. Most teams have had 2 games. Waikato out on top, 2 wins. The only team with 2 wins in the book. Otago and Hawks Bay can go there. I'll get into the chat in a second, guys. In a second. Counties Manukau, the only team with no points so far after 2 games. Southland Stags, Wanawatu, they've all got an opportunity there. So looking good. Then we get into morning. Good morning, Vic. What a game last night between the Stormers and the All Blacks. Sadly, the Stormers couldn't hold on for the whole 80 minutes. But the problem was that is the quality comes through at the end. We are up to 4th. What do you mean you're up to 4th? Let me have a look. Auckland is up to 4th. Okay, all right. Are you streaming the game? Tama Edwards. No, I'm just doing a live commentary. You know we can't stream the game on YouTube. Nobody can other than the officials. But do join us. We have a lot of fun on the channel, as you can see. And I think I did put it in the description, live commentary. I'm not sure anymore. You've got me worried now that I put live stream. Now I put live commentary, didn't I? But where are you from? Nice to have you on our channel. Don't forget that wasn't no, that wasn't yet. Listen here, we'll talk about that in a second. Because the New Zealand media, some of them are losing it. Some of them are, what a great game that the All Blacks played. I think it's somewhere in between. Listen here, I don't think anybody that started last night for the All Blacks will be in the starting 15 against the Springboks. I think Peter Lakai might be on the bench. Ratima will be on the bench. Maybe a Fabian Holland, but the rest, I don't think they're getting to the 23. So I'm not blowing this out of proportion. I mean, a lot of South Africans, the All Blacks, they have to worry about the Springboks. No, they don't, because it's not the same team that's going to be playing against the Springboks. I think we'll see a stronger team on Tuesday from the All Blacks against the Sharks, because they've got to give the other players, the Roy Guards and the Loves, they've got to give them a little bit of a run out. So we'll see what happens there. But I actually thought the Stormers did well early on. Morning, man. Good morning. Mark Harris. The officials are non-copyrighted. I don't understand that one. Marnus explained that one to me. Listen, I thought the All Blacks were unlucky with some of the calls yesterday. I I didn't like all the calls, but listen, yeah, they weren't very disciplined, let's put it that way. But I think, it's just a lot of those players are trying so hard to get into the first team. I'm going to do that. I've still got to put out a thumbnail, but I will do Japan against Australia, yeah. At the same time, it's Vern's doing the Lions against, I don't know who they're playing today. I'll let you guys know. Well, I can tell you right now who the Lions playing. The Lions are playing the Griquas. There you go. Yes, I'm going to try to do the Australia against Japan game. Yes, I haven't made the thumbnail yet. I'm going to do it later. I've done a lot of things this morning. Been busy. But no. So, NPC. Those are the two teams. I will get into those in about a few minutes. But let's talk New Zealand quickly. I think it's not time for panic stations. The official YouTube channels cannot be copyright charged because of the license to the streams and the game. There you go. That game made me nervous for most. No. You got, listen here. I've been long enough on this planet to know certain things. You guys are still young. You saw it with the Lions when they toured Australia. The first game is always the tough one. Just to get into the rhythm and stuff like that. I thought the Stormers did well. I'm not taking anything away from the Stormers. But look, you kind of knew that in the last 10, 15 minutes, cream rises to the top. The New Zealanders players are better, quicker, stronger, more experienced. Maybe take out Dion Fourie with experience, but you knew that. And then the bench changed the game for New Zealand. The quality, obviously, the All Black bench is mustard compared to the Stormers bench. The game kind of went the way I thought it would go. I actually thought the margin would be bigger at the beginning of the game and then New Zealand would pile it on at the end, which they did. I thought, going into the last 15, 20 minutes, New Zealand would be up by 20 and then they did what they did yesterday and the game would be like a 35, 40 point difference. But no, good result for the Stormers. But I don't think New Zealand have to be nervous because none of these boys from yesterday are going to be playing in the first test. Believe me, none of these boys. Dion Fourie was really, really good. I thought Warren Gallant was really good yesterday. I was disappointed in a few of the New Zealanders. I was disappointed in Beauden Barrett. Didn't think he played really well. Leroy Carter, I don't know. Simon Parker. I thought a few of them didn't play up to standard. A lot of them played themselves out of getting picked to play against the Springboks. Put it that way. But look, you got a game on Tuesday. It's 4-day turnover. Then you got another game on Saturday. So plenty of time for the All Blacks. I still can't see the All Blacks losing against the URC team. That's just my personal opinion, guys. So we'll see. Guys, don't forget to vote, like, hit the notification button. Let's get into the two teams for today because this can be a cracking game. Hawks Bay were phenomenal last week. The Mako, not too bad. But let's see what we can do. So let's start there. The loose head prop there is Ryan Coxon. Your hooker is Eli Oderin. Then your tight head prop is Kershal Sykes Martin. Dion Fourie wouldn't get into the New Zealand team. No, he wouldn't. He's not going to take the position of Tupavai or somebody like that. Let's be honest. He played well. But there you see, that's the problem with you guys. He played well, but that he doesn't. Why would he get into the New Zealand team if he doesn't get into the Springbok team? Explain that to me. If he's that fucking good, why is he not in the 44-man Springbok team? Explain that. You're not getting into the New Zealand team if you're not in the 44 Springbok team. It's easy as that. Same as Neetling Fouché and all the guys. Let's go. The locks. Lopati, Faifu, and Antoine Schlafon. Then your loose forwards is Tane, Hemapu, Rory Scott and Johnny Lee. Of course, Noah Hotham is your your scrum half. William Haverley is your fly half. Kieran Tama Falau, your left wing. Your two centers are David Haverley and Cooper Roberts. Then your right wing is Leo Marvell. And your fullback is Tane Robertson. There you go. For your Hawks Bay Magpies, your prop, Clement Costas. Tyrone Thompson is the hooker. Joe Apikatau is the other prop. Tom Allen and Hunter Morrison are your two locks. Frank Lochera, Cooper, Flanders, and Hugh Renton are your loose forwards. Of course, Falau Fakitava is your scrum half. Your fly half is Harry Godfrey. Your left wing is Naira Formai. Your two centres is Lucas Ripley and Blaine Sullivan. I like him a lot, Blaine Sullivan. Then on the right wing we have Jonah Lowe. And at the back we have Will Cole. So there you go. There you go. So that's what we're looking for. Let me just have a look if the stream is up and running here already. Yes, there we go. So let me hit that quickly. I don't think we have to, the game of last night. The Stormers played well. That's it. We don't overblow it. None of those Stormers are making the Springbok team. None of those Stormers are making the New Zealand team. End of story. We've just got that. That's the God's truth. Because if any of those Stormers were good enough to make the starting 15 for New Zealand, they would be in the 44-man squad of the Springboks. That's just my personal opinion. Rassie is not taking a 40-year-old Dion Fourie on that position. And Dion Fourie is not better than fucking Ardie Savea. You think he's going to take the spot of Ardie Savea? No way, man. No way. And Dion Fourie would come out in an interview and he'd tell you exactly the same. Because Dion Fourie is not delusional. That's just the way it is. So, yeah. Look, 3 minutes to kick off here. I think this is a tough one, man. You got Hotham and the two Havili brothers there. That is tough. Good players for Tasman. And then on the other side, Fakitava, I think, has been good. Blaine Sullivan has been top notch. Tyrone Thompson. So we'll see. All right, we know Dion Fourie is now officially the best rugby player in the world. Give him the rugby player of the year. I mean, Jesus Christ. One good game doesn't make you, And look, if he's that good, Rassie took 40-year-old Kobus Reinach. So why doesn't he take Dion Fourie? He's not taking Dion Fourie. Dion Fourie is not good enough to play for the Springboks anymore. He played a phenomenal game. He played it. We're not taking anything away from him. He's a phenomenal rugby player. I mean, he only got his first Springbok call-up at 36, so that tells me a lot about the man. And at the end of the day, the Stormers lost to a B team to the New Zealand B team. Let's be honest. It's not the top-notch New Zealand players. So that is just the way it is. Same as the Sharks are going to lose to them, same as the Bulls are going to lose to them, and same as the Lions are going to lose to them. There you go. They just ran out of steam at the end. That's it. And that's just normal. That is the way it's supposed to be, man. Here we go. So let's get this one underway. I'm looking forward to this one. This should be a cracking game. Don't forget to get your tips in. Let me just, I forgot to write down some tips here as well. Dennis has put his tip in. He was the last one to put a tip in, I see. Dennis is going Hawks Bay 28-26. How many of the South Africans versus Archie will back up in the first test again? I don't think a lot of the players that play tonight. I don't know. I don't know how many of the South Africans that play tonight will make the 15. I think Marnie's going to start at fly-off, so I don't think Sasha makes the team. I don't think Sia makes the team because I think Paul de Villiers will start there. I think Peter Steff will start. I think Jasper Wissel will start. Malcolm Marx, Oxen Che. One of the Thomas du Toit or Wilcolo, one of them will start. So how come the Sharks are taking a hammering? You don't know what the Sharks are going to do. Jasmine, did I get Jasmine's tip? Let me go have a look. No, Jasmine, where is your tip? You haven't put a tip out there yet. Jasmine, give me your tip. So why is my stream just stopped? Let me go have a quick look here. There you go. Jasmine, I need your tip. So that's the difference between most of you guys, between me and Manus. I can appreciate when another team does well. But I did say they were going to lose and they lost. Which everybody in the world knew they were going to lose. There was no one in the whole world that thought the Stormers could win yesterday. And they played phenomenally well. There we go. I have a problem with the feed at the moment. I might have to switch it off. We have started, guys. We have started. I don't know why my feed is not up and running, and I'm kind of lagging at the moment. So let me switch the chat off here on this screen. There you go. That would be better. Maybe the lag is a little bit less here. I'm gonna have to see. Here we go. So good start here from Hawks Bay. Under putting Tasman under pressure. There we go. Now that's better. I think that the lag is gone now. All right. Good stuff. I'll look into the chat. Don't worry. Good stuff there from Haverley. Let me quickly go back here. Just get into it just to see. I gotta put the chat on. Yeah. I don't need you to tell me that. I know that. I live here. Here we go. Tasman on the attack here, but Hawks Bay are over it. No. Advantage here to Tasman. The ref's going to blow the whistle here. So Jasmine went, let me go. Jasmine Mako. So she's going 26-38. Okay, good stuff. There you go. And that yes, most of the good Stormers players are with the box. But that is on every tour. That's the same when South Africa tours New Zealand like this. The Hurricanes players will be with the thing. That's just normal. That is normal. So that's not even an excuse. That's why the New Zealanders play their second string team, because it's a second string Stormers team. They don't play their top team. Here we go. Good stuff, yeah. Hawks Bay on the attack here. Let's see what they can do here. So let's talk about this game. Let's forget about yesterday's game. It's done. The Stormers lost. The All Blacks won. That's the only thing that counts in rugby is the result. And we'll see what the Sharks do on Tuesday. There we go. Good stuff here from Hawks Bay. I like this. Good attack. Renton. Here we go, Fakitava. Oh, not a good pass here. But it is a penalty against Tasman. It's gone quickly. Here they go. Another penalty against Tasman. Tasman wrapping up the 10. I got to read you out this. The ABs only played well in the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of the first and second half of the second half, but they won, and that is what it is. And we only have, of course, and it doesn't matter. Listen here, if only playing 10 minutes good a half or winning a game is enough, well, that's congratulations to you. They're not. So here we go. Hawks Bay really on the attack here. I think it's a good crowd there. There's a good crowd there at Hawks Bay. Just trying to get some of my stuff up and running here because I do not want to put it all on the channel. Here we go. Nice little maul here towards the 5 meter line. Go Hawks Bay. 5 meters out here, gets the ball out to the back line. Oh, big charge there. That was Lucas Ripley. There we go. Renton, Frank Lahore. Try for Hawks Bay. The Magpies strike first. Good try there. Hunter Morrison with his second try of the season. He had one last week, and he's in the first try of the night. Check this out. Really well played there. Really awake. Watch this now. Gets, clever play there by Hunter Morris in the lock. Good stuff. So, this should be easy conversion here. Harry Godfrey, he was 6 from 8 last week. So let's see what he can do here today. Easy kick here for him. Conversion is good. 7-0 for Hawks Bay against Tasman. So here we go. Hawks Bay get us started again. 5:50 in the game, and it's 7-0. Good start from the Hawks Bay Magpies. I have somebody in the stadium there today. Going to take us some photos, and we'll be putting them out, and maybe some videos. We'll put them out on Monday at the DEFCON Rugby Show. Same as we had somebody in the stadium yesterday. There. Oh, here we go, Hawks Bay. There should be another try for Hawks Bay, running wild here. Lucas Ripley. Ooh, Hawks Bay are putting the afterburners on here. I was telling you guys we're going to have good videos and pictures on Monday of the Stormers against All Blacks game there. Lawrence was in the stadium live. He's going to be in the stadium tomorrow with the Stormers against the Cheetahs. Anybody in Buenos Aires going to the Springbok game and want to send us some photos, please do. Will be much appreciated. Now, tough kick coming up here for Godfrey. So let's have a look what he can do. So here we go, Hawks Bay. Can he get the conversion here to make it 14-0 after 7 minutes? Good start from Hawks Bay. Right down the middle. So, quick, convincing start here from the Magpies. Tries from Hunter Morrison and Lucas Ripley in the first 5 minutes. 2 conversions here from Harry Godfrey, and we got a 14-0. Here we go. So what can Tasman kind of get into the game here? They had the same problem last week, not getting into the game early. And again, Renton with the ball here. Well done, well done. Hawks Bay going to go up and under here. Or is he going to go for touch? Or he looks for touch here. Okay. So it's going to be a line out for the Tasman Mako. Just inside the half of the Hawks Bay Magpies. I like Renton. I think Renton's a very good player. Good day, Ronnie. Oh, I see Brandon's in the house as well. Brandon has just put out a tip. Brandon's going, what is it, 55-34. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. Haveli with the ball. That is William Haveli, the fly half. There's 2 Havelis, obviously. Hotham, got to get the ball out quickly. Tasman got some nice players. They got to start playing better now. Advantage here to the Mako, sorry. Good defense here from Hawks Bay. Here we go. Get a little bit of nice little ankle tap. Don't see them as often as you used to in the old days, those ankle taps. Hawks Bay are manhandling Tasman here. I don't think he will be, because look, the problem is when everybody's healthy and Sasha's back, he's not going to be playing, is he? You know, these young talented players, you know, if you're behind somebody like Sasha, something like, you know, go play for another team where you can get. You need minutes, man. You need minutes. Look, there's a lot of young talent out there, and remember, out of every 10 talented players, only 2 or 3 make it through. You know, we know that. You got to be able to put in the hard work. I feel for him, for Khan yesterday after 3 minutes getting injured. But I actually thought Die van Acht played really well for the Stormers. I don't think it hurt the Stormers. I've got to move my chair around here. I don't know what's going on again. So I actually thought Die van Acht played really well. I think he was more composed. I think the young man could have got nervous. We'll never know. Let's hope he's not injured too badly. Here we go. So Mako over their own 10-meter line here, trying to get something started. Hotham gets the ball out quickly. That gets it to Rory Scott. He dives forward. Come on, Hotham, out again quickly. That is to Tane Robertson. There you go, the big man. Kershaw Sykes Martin with a nice little charge forward. Still around that 10-meter line. There we go. Tane Robertson again going for just over the 10-meter line here. Not getting a lot of yards here or a lot of meters here, Tasman. The passing is a little bit slow through the back line, I feel. Fu trying to do something but going backwards. Tasman are not going anywhere. There, the big up and under kick here. It's not going to bother the Hawks. Hawks Bay here. Godfrey with a nice little run. Oh, beautiful run by Godfrey. Picking up about 25 meters here. Gets it to Fakitava. And Hawks Bay are running it through their back line again. This is good. Beautiful. That is beautiful. That is Tamafulau doing well. Hawks Bay up to the 22 here of Tasman. They went backwards. So they get to play on here. Blaine Sullivan doing well there. Penalty to Hawks Bay and they go quick. Fakitava goes quick. Renton scores the try. I thought he was out of bounds there. I think they're going to have a look at that. They might go look at that, but it looks like Hugh Renton has scored the try. So 3 tries in the opening 12-13 minutes. But was his foot not out of bounds there? Let's check it out. I just want to see this quickly. Here we go. He goes quickly. What happens here? This is what I want to see. He's out. The tries. I'm not going to put the try. I knew he was out. So I don't know how the linesman didn't see that one. Fucking hell, you got tomatoes on your eyes, man. Or tomatoes. No, the Stormers. Look, I got to go back to Moners. I think the Stormers going to have a good season in the URC because what they did last night, and if you think Sio Khaleesi is going to be there, Paul de Villiers is going to be there, Sasha is going to be there, Kobus Reinach's going to be there, Damian Willems is going to be there. I think the Stormers could have a good season this year. I think they could challenge for the title this year. It always depends on how many Springboks get to play for the Stormers, you know. We'll see. I mean, it's clear as day he's out of bounds. I don't know what the touch judge was looking at. What the touch judge doing? So it is a Tasman Mako. There you go. So Stormers have a good chance of winning the URC this year. They should easily make the top 4. So we'll see, you know, we'll see. It always depends on how the Springboks, how many of them games they play and stuff like that. The schedule's quite tough for the Stormers this year. It's not as easy as it was last year at the beginning. They got some tough away games, so we'll see. We'll see. Here we go. So, here we go. Make Hawks Bay, nice ball here, 3 meters out, 2 meters out. Reinforcements coming in there. Blaine Sullivan. Try, another try, and I think it was the hooker, Tyrone Thompson. Makers are getting, they're getting chommed themselves here. Tyrone Thompson. He scores his first try of the night, and he had one last week as well. Now, I think the Stormers have got a good team this year, got a great team. I still think the Bulls are the strongest South African team. I still think on paper, I would say Bulls, Stormers. I just don't even want to talk about the Sharks. Got our new terrible logo. We've not been playing well of late. We'll see. So here we go. What Godfrey going to do? He's going to make it 3 out of 3. He's played well. But you never know. Huh? You never know. Having a lot of Springboks in your URC team doesn't automatically make you play well. Ask my Sharks. We have about 16 or 17 of them, and they just cuck. I would like to know what has gone with the 2 Hendricks brothers. Are they not playing for the Sharks anymore? So misses the kick, just hits the upright there. You know, I don't see them playing against the All Blacks next week. Wonder what's going on there. Oh, Renton got hammered there badly. Here we go. So the Mako get us back underway, and Renton is off and Smith is on. Here we go. Mako got a score here, otherwise it's going to get out of control quickly. So here we go, advantage here to the Mako. They're going backwards, but they're coming back for that advantage. There we go. So, what are they going to do here? So they go for touch here. Good kick there from William Haverley. It's going to be a 5 meter line out for the Mako, as you boys say there down in New Zealand. It is spelled Mako. They don't have an I in it, because if it was an I in it, it would be Mako. Here we go. What can they do? Good take there from Faifu. They're not going anywhere, the Mako here. So, question is now about 3 meters out, and the ref has blown his whistle, holding on. So, now the penalty against Tasman here. Good defense from Hawks Bay. The Tasman are not playing well here. What did Tasman? I can't remember. Tasman. Let's have a quick look at the standings quickly. They won last week, 31-29. But what can they do, man? They need a little bit of a comeback here. So, don't forget this evening, a lot of rugby. After this, we have 3 Currie Cup games. We have Japan against Australia. We have South Africa, Argentina against South Africa. So a lot of rugby still to come today. Take a sip of water here. So, another penalty against Tasman and for Hawks Bay here. So, Godfrey going to try to get some distance here. Big kick there. But Tasman go quick on the line on the line out here. Good work here from Tane Robertson. Hotham trying to go somewhere. Now it's Eli Otterin. Hotham gets the ball out quickly, gets it to Faifu. Schlafon. Hotham again. Oh, good work here from Cooper Roberts. Getting it out there to Kieran Tamafalau. He played really well last week. I think he scored 2 or 3 tries last week if I've got my cap on correctly. Here we go. Robertson again doing well over the 10-meter line. Tasman go. Here we go. Little kick over the top. Coming back here for the penalty. It was advantage to Tasman. Not the greatest crossfield kick, but okay. Not rolling away is what the ref has called. So William Haverley going to go for touch here. See how much distance, how close he can get to that 5-meter line. Oof, that's a very good kick. That's a very good kick. Actually, right on the 5-meter line there. Good kick there from William Haverley. So that's going to put a little bit of pressure on Tasman. Look, it's only 22 minutes gone. Tasman Mako are definitely in the game. Still only 19-0. I mean, quick try here and everything looks totally different. You know, it looks hunky-dory. Here we go. Good line out. Well taken there from Hemapu. Can they maul their way over? About 2 meters to go. Try from Tasman. Good try here from the Mako. I think it's Oli Kuderin. I think that's how you spell the guy, or you said it. So good try there. So there you go. Tasman on the board. And all of a sudden it looks a lot friendlier. Huh? Look, I mean, it's been so dominant from Hawks Bay in the first 20 minutes. But good stuff here. And Tasman got the players. I mean, come on. They got Faifu, they got Schlafon, they got the Hotham, the Haverley brothers, Tamafalau. Come on. Let's see what the kick to here. William Haverley here. Let's see what he can do. No, misses the conversion. I think Renton's out for the game. It's what I'm hearing in the background. So, not good yet. Not good news for Hawks Bay and not good news for you, Renton. Looks like he's not coming back. He's failed his HIA, so his head assessment injury. So, looks like he's got a concussion. Oh, he's injured in the background. That didn't look good. I think it's Johnny Lee. I can't see in the background. He's up and running now. Good stuff. So Hawks Bay straight back on the attack. That's what they did well last week. They responded quickly. Oh, good move here. Hawks Bay, here we go. Fakitava getting it out there to Hunter Morrison again. Morrison doing well. Oh, phenomenal work here from Morrison, picking up about 15 yards. Fakitava gets it out to Cooper Flanders. Another big hit going in there. Advantage to Hawks Bay. And again, Fakitava goes quick. I think he's held up. I thought Fakitava was going to score there. But he goes quickly. I like it when the fly halves go quick. Not able to put the ball down, but well done there. Good stuff here from Fakitava, but well defended by the Mako. Keeping the ball up here, so it's going to be a goal line dropout here. William Haveli. My chair is always just slipping past this. I've got this flipping thing in the middle here that's really pissing me off. So is it Roberts there of the Mako? It's Tane Roberts, who's also doesn't look like he's walking properly. He looks like he took a big hit there. Yeah, he's off as well. Or was it Cooper Roberts? Cooper Roberts, sorry. It's Tane Robertson. Cooper Roberts is off. So here we go. Hawks Bay back on the attack. Over the 10-meter line they go. Oh, Blaine Sullivan. Oh, good stuff here. 3 meters out here for Hawks Bay. This is going to be tough. It's Blaine Sullivan with the try. What a try. Hawks Bay straight back into it. Good work. It was made by Blaine Sullivan. And then he finished the first try of the season, and then he finishes off in style. I like Blaine Sullivan a lot. I thought that could be a guy that could have taken with the All Blacks. I like him a lot. I know a lot of people don't rate him, but I do. Strong. Here we go. So Godfrey, can he make this one? Can he make it 3 out of 4 for tonight? Here we go. 27 minutes in the book. I'm just a little bit ahead. Beautiful. Look at that. That ball curled in so nicely. Godfrey, good kicker. Good stuff here. Look at Sullivan, strong as an ox, hey. 27 minutes in the book. So Haveli gets us back underway. That's William Haveli, of course. Oh, and Sullivan takes the up and under here. Good stuff. Solid. Let's go Fakitava, trying to get the ball out here quickly. Gets it out there to Joe Apikatau. Good stuff. Let me just quickly hit the button here. There you go. Flanders. Oh, this is good. Oh, Haveli skipping a few tackles here. This is good work. Hotham. Tane Robinson. Gets it out there to Leo Marfil. I think Tasman has just got to up the tempo. When they play, they drop the ball, knock on. So it's going to be Hawks Bay. When Tasman up the tempo, they look good. That was a knock on there from Johnny Lee. Not Tommy Lee. No, nothing to do with that rock band or with Pamela Anderson. It's Johnny Lee. Haveli did really well there, William Haveli. Magpies coach, got to be happy with what he's seen in the first 28 minutes here. Another injury here for a Mako. It's Ollie Quiderin. He's coming off as well. So we had a few injuries early on in this one. It's his arm. Doesn't look good. He can't even. It doesn't look good. So he's out for the game as well. Jeez, a lot of injuries early on here. Well, it's a ferocious game. Let's be honest. It's very physical. So what they're going to do here? Going to be a scrum here for Hawks Bay on the 10-meter line of Tasman. Thanks a lot, Andrew, man. Thanks a lot. How you doing, my friend? Here we go. I mean, listen here. I love these NPC games. I just love the quality of rugby. Here we go. Fakitava. Oh, good work. That's a good pass. That's not a forward pass. Gets it to the big boy there. I think that is for my Fakitava inside the 22. Godfrey pushing it through there. Tom Allen is there as well. Gets it to Blaine Sullivan again. Sullivan, I like him. Here we go. That is Api Katal with a good push forward. Good mate, listening in from Lancashire in the UK. Lancashire. That's, isn't that where Manchester is, in Lancashire, if I'm right? Because I don't know your provinces as well, man. Is Lancashire Manchester area, right? Let me know. I got to bring my pad early up here because I don't have the chat on the screen. Man, you do play Paris Saint-Germain today in Stockholm. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, and do hit the poll because I am quite interested to see what the Lancashire. Okay. Well, I do know Lancashire from that movie Snatch. Lancashire Pigs. There were a Bricktop and his Lancashire Pigs. There, I remember that. I heard they make good bacon there in Lancashire. Here we go. Must be cold there. In Hawks Bay there, it must be freezing because the crowd is all wrapped up and there's steam coming off the players. Oh, good kick here from Tasman. Oh, I forgot to hit the clock. There you go. I mean, I know what do you have? You have Lancashire, you have Essex, yeah, a lot of areas. Go watching Sail Sharks a lot. Okay, all right. How do you rate the Sail Sharks? Are they going to be good this year? Here we go, big kick upfield, bounces a little bit. Oh, unlucky bounce there. So Mako go with an up and under here. It's a knock on, and Hawks Bay got the ball here. A knock on from the Mako again. Fakitava, that's coming back for the knock on. Inconsistent. Yeah, isn't that a big problem with most most teams in the world? That's the difference between it being a great club and a good club. A good club, yeah, you got inconsistency. A great club is, that's why the big teams, they're consistent. Hawks Bay has been consistent so far this season in the NPC. I love this NPC, man. You guys in New Zealand, and you must be proud of this league, man. I think it's a fantastic league. I mean, you've got 14 teams in the NPC. You've only got 4.5 million people, but you've got 14 NPC teams. In South Africa, we've got 60 million people, and we can put together a 8-team Curry Cup. Unbelievable. Here we go. Godfrey with a little kick over there. Is that coming back again? The ref. Lot of penalties against the Mako today. Who's the favourites to win the Premiership again? Hey, no, man, no problem, Andrew. Hey, tomorrow, more games. This evening, Pumas against the Springboks. There's Curry Cup. There's Australia against India. So pop by any time. And if you're going off to bed now, sleep well. Sweet dreams, my friend. Tasman has got to up their game here a little bit, man. Down by 21 here early on, and I think he just about kept that in. Yeah, he does. Well done. Good stuff here. This was good. This is David Havili. Oh, no, that wasn't a good play by Leo Marvel or Marfell. Fakitava getting it out quickly. Here we go. Oh, Lucas Ripley. Penalty to Hawks Bay. It's all been Hawks Bay, guys. So we're going to see what happens here. Look, if you're Tasman, you can't afford to concede another try before half time. I don't think Tasman could come back from that. Another good kick here from Godfrey. Godfrey playing really well. The last 3 penalties all conceded by Tasman. Damn, I'm a little bit hungry. I think I'm gonna can't wait for half time. Just get myself a little sandwich quickly. 4.5 minutes to go here. Another try here from Hawks Bay. Wow, Lord. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. I think that was Hunter Morrison again. No, it's the replacement player, number 20. Sam Smith with a try. Good stuff here. 31-5. Blowout, baby. Blowout. Good stuff. Just the Tasman players are just bouncing off him in like ragdolls, man. Oh, he looks happy. Well done. Well done. Let's see what my man there, Harry Godfrey, can do here. This is another tough kick for Godfrey. But he has made 3 out of 4 tonight. Here we go. And another one over. 33-5. Geez, I thought this was going to be a competition. It's not. The Magpies are doing well. Absolutely, totally in control. We had that one little flutter there from the Tasman where they scored the try, but otherwise, Hawks Bay had total dominance of this game. Knock on again from Tasman. Aye. This time it was Tom Allen with the knock on. I'm looking forward. I wanted to go to the pool quickly today, but that's not happening because looks like I'm going to be doing Japan, Australia as well. Tomorrow, Toga against Canterbury. That is at 2 p.m. for you boys in New Zealand. That is at 4 o'clock in the morning for us. I'll be doing that one. Can't wait for that one. And then after that, it's Manawatu against Southland. That's at 5 p.m. New Zealand time. 7 o'clock in the morning here in Europe. I've been listening to some of these New Zealand TV shows. There's a little bit of I don't know. If you're talking about that New Zealand game last night, the All Blacks game last night, there's between delusional and totally negative. I don't know. I think it's somewhere in between. You can't be negative about the game because that's not your starting 15. It's your backup players. And then you got some people thinking like the New Zealand played the greatest game ever against a subpar Stormers team. Stormers played very well, but the big boys are all not there. So I don't know I don't know. I think it's just a normal first game of a tour, rusty a little bit. and the All Blacks showed their quality in the last 10-15 minutes. And I think it's got nothing to do with what they're going to be playing against the Springboks. I'm on actually, I'll do that at half time quickly. Change the poll. Here we go. Mako, yeah, can they, or the Mako, sorry, what can they do here? Can they get something before half time here? No, they lose the ball. They lose the ball, they pass the ball, intercepted, and it's Hawks Bay again. Chief, Hawks Bay score again. It's done. Team negative will be Yanre against Yanre. Yeah, there you go. Now, I kind of, I've been watching a lot of the New Zealand TV. On the one hand, there's certain pundits like, oh, they played so great, which they didn't. And on the other hand, it's like, oh, we're in trouble, we're not going to beat the Springboks. But it's a different team playing the Springboks. There you go. Fakitava kicks it out for halftime. So guys, we have halftime. I'm going to put the halftime clock on. I'm going to take a quick break so that I can get myself a sandwich, reset. Good first half from Hawks Bay. I'll be back in a few seconds, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the rugby, guys. Plug my phone. Guys, just had a sandwich. Fantastic. Back for the second half here. Just about to start. There we go. Perfect timing. There we go. So, what are the Mako going to do here in the second half? Because they have been pummeled here in the first half. Here we go. It's all about Hawks Bay here. Again, Fakitava on the attack, gets it up there to Tyrone Thompson. Up to the 10-meter line. Here we go. Haywood is on and Coxon is off for Tasman. Leipen is on and Lopetti is off. I've got to say, Godfrey's played well for me. Fakitava moving the ball well there. Another good kick from Fakitava. Tasman got to score quickly here to even make it interesting. A little bit of kicking back and forth here. Here we go. Blaine Sullivan with the ball. He's going to run it. He's not going to kick it. Just want to quickly have a look at something here. So, first mistake here from Hawks Bay, and it's advantage here to Tasman. Good kick there from Robertson, getting the 50-22. Just want to have a quick look at something. Oof. This could be good for Tasman. The ref was in the way there. That hurt Mako there, or the Mako. The ref, if he wasn't there, I think they would have been through. Here we go. About 10 meters out for Tasman. They lose the ball. They lose the ball. You can't make this up. Nice kick here from Hawks Bay. William Haverly with the ball. What is he going to do? Slips one, slips. They're going to look at that one. Isn't that a head-to-head, ref? Haverly went down in a heap there. This could be a yellow card coming here. I think. Let me have a look here. No. Nothing. There's nothing cynical about that at all. Just unlucky. So the ref is taking time off here. So William Haverly just joined as a member. It's only rugby union here. I'm trying to get into rugby league, but we're going to have to wait a while because we do so much rugby already. Just can't do everything. I wouldn't know where to put the time slots in. But if there's a Rugby League World Championship, let me know and I'll do it. Don't forget, we got Vic and Vern's Rugby, where you're on now, but we have Vic and Vern's Football, Vic and Vern's Basketball, Vic and Vern's Darts, Vic and Vern's NFL. It's all out there, boys. So Tasman, can they do something here? Haverly's up and running again. The clock is back on. Good kick from Haverly. So it's going to be a line out here, about 10 meters out for Tasman Mako. Let's see what they can do here. Score a try here, convert, you never know. It's rugby, man, it's sports. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, European time, 4 o'clock or 2 p.m. in New Zealand, and it's going to be Otago against Canterbury, another cracking game. Just joined as a member. Oh, well done. Hey, thanks a lot, Andrew. Muchas gracias, baby. Love that. Hey, great stuff there. Thanks a lot, man. We'll be doing some member content in the weeks to come. Hawks Bay, good defense over the ball and turnover. Fakitava is enjoying himself out there. Let's go quickly check something. I'll be just checking stuff here today. Lots of stuff to be checked always, huh? Crazy, huh? Rugby's good at the moment. Such NPC Curry Cup, greatest rivalry tour. It's all going on, man. It's all going on. I think these 4 tests between Springboks and the All Blacks are going to be tight, exciting. So here we go, line out for Hawks Bay. And again, good work here from Hawks Bay. Hawks Bay, total control. Total control. So the ref says it went forward. Come on, guys. Come on. Again, it's Harry Godfrey playing really well. Well, that's a high tackle. So it's Tasman ball. Line scrum here for Tasman on around about the 10-meter line. Hotham has got to up his game. Next week, Tasman have got Counties Manukau. So here we go. Hotham gets it out. Come on, Tasman. Show us that you made out of... It's a good ball there. Oh, he puts it straight out of touch. He tried the little chip ahead. Go straight out. So it's going to be Hawks Bay's ball here. Nothing's working for Tasman at the moment. Nothing is working. So a line out here for Hawks Bay. Just inside their own 10-meter line. Yay! Springboks will win to physical. I don't know. It depends on how New Zealand play. If they can get away from the physical game. Stay hunky. Hey, hello, hunky. Everything hunky-dory there. Untidy again, knock on from Hawks Bay, so it's going to be Tasman ball. How are you doing, Hunky? Let's have a look here. Look, Tasman can prove that they can come back. Tasman... But it's a long way back if they don't start scoring quickly here. Too cold? Yeah. What did you think of the All Blacks yesterday? I don't see it as negative as a lot of people see it. A lot of people are like, oh, they're going to get hammered by the Springboks. But it's not the same team playing, man. There was no... Come on, let's be honest. There was no Cam Roygaard. There was no Ruben Love. There was no Damien McKenzie. There was no Ardy Surveyor. There was no Cody Taylor. There was no Tupavai. There was no Wallace Satiti. You know, there was no Geordie Barrett. There was no Caleb Clark. Here we go. So if I'm a New Zealander, don't worry too much, man. People that want to be negative will be negative. Here we go. Mako, come on. About 10 meters out here. Yeah, but see, that's the problem. I think a little bit that's the problem. Look, I think a few players for New Zealand did not help their cause trying to get into the main team to play the Springboks. I think Bowden had a terrible night last night. I thought Leroy Carter wasn't up to his usual performances. I think Morby at the back was not good in my eyes. Too quiet. I thought Fabian Holland was okay. I think Josh Jacob did really well when he came on. He changed the game as well with his speed. Ratima was top notch. B teams are exactly that. B. Oh look, I think Roygaard and the boys are going to play in the next game. Because I don't think you can not play your top players for 3 weeks. I think they'll be too rusty. I think you've got to give out. You've got to get the Mackenzies and the boys a little bit of a run out. And I think the Sharks game is perfect. And then you rest them 1.5 weeks. I actually thought they would go stronger yesterday. And then I thought the team that played yesterday was going to play on Tuesday. And the big boys were going to play yesterday. But what do I know? I'm not the coach, Dave Rennie. Dave Rennie's got to answer some questions as well. Here we go. Magpies. Mako just in their own way today, man. Good stuff there. So... Havili. That's a good kick by William Havili. So that is a nice one. That should be a 50-22. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. That's a great kick from William Havili. So puts Tasman straight back on the attack. He played well, yes. I forgot about him. I thought Ratima was solid. Billy Proctor went missing yesterday. Morby went missing yesterday. Rico Iani was okay. But I do expect more from these players. But I do think New Zealand do not have the same depth as France and South Africa. But New Zealanders, tell me. I think they'll play some of the starters that'll start against the Springboks. I think they'll play them against the Sharks. Be a totally different game. But you never know. Hey, listen here. The coach has got his ideas. I mean, look, the Springboks are playing tonight. And then they're going to have 2 weeks off without a game. Okay, they'll obviously scrummage during practice and stuff like that. But we'll see. Here we go. Tasman now on the attack. Come on, do something here. Throwing the ball away. You got to look where you're passing the ball, son. Come on. I'm disappointed, man. I'm really disappointed in Tasman Mako today. 53 minutes in the book, and it's been a 53-minute shit show. But I got to say, I did enjoy the game last night. I thought it was a phenomenal game between the Stormers and it was a good game because the Stormers brought a team and they took. Let's put that up there. There you go. Because they brought a team out yesterday, the Stormers. They came to play, and you always need two teams to make a good game. You don't want something lopsided. It's the same as this one. This is lopsided because Tasman has not turned up. Another knock-on from the Mako. Fucking hell, man. Look, I think the Springboks have planned this tour really well, because the first one being at Ellis Park on altitude, and they okay. To be fair, they've done it like that, but they've also, the New Zealanders start in Cape Town, then they go to Durban, and then they leave the coast, and then the last game is against the Bulls in Loftus, so that's a little bit of altitude already. Then they'll have the first test in Ellis Park. Then they'll play the Lions, also at altitude. And then they'll play the second test is also in Johannesburg in the JNB Stadium. So the New Zealanders will have about 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get used to the Springboks game is at 9 o'clock tonight, boys. At 9 o'clock Central European time. I will be live at 8:30, a half an hour before. We'll talk everything Springboks. The first two games of this round, the score was the exact same. Those. Yes, 34-31. I'll put that out there for you guys. I've got it on the screen. Just quickly, I'll show you what the results were so far this weekend. There you go. North Harbour beat Counties Manukau 59-19 on Thursday. On Friday, Taranaki lost to Waikato 32-38. This morning, Auckland beat Wellington 34-31, and the Bay of Plenty took care of Northland 34-31. Our game is obviously 33-35 for the Hawks Bay against Tasman. And then tomorrow morning it is Otoga against Canterbury and Manawatu against the Southland Stags. So yeah, we got some stuff going on. Looking forward to the games. Looking forward to the Curry Cup games. I'll plug them a little bit later. But at the moment, Mako doing nothing at the moment. And again, here we go, Hawks Bay on the attack again. What I can tell you is that after this, at 1 o'clock, it is the Griquas against the Lions. At 3 o'clock, it is the Bulls against the Pumas. And at 5 o'clock, it is the Sharks against the Bulan Cavaliers. Then, of course, this evening, we still have the Pumas against the Springboks. And we might still be doing Japan against Australia, depending on how this game finishes and how I feel. Stormers did well last night, yes. But they lost. You got to give it to New Zealand. New Zealand did turn up in the last 20 minutes and kind of showed their class. Another injury to a Hawks Bay player here. Who's that? Is that? Let's want to have a look. Who that? Oh, they don't show the number. So some changes must be. Is that Lucas Ripley going off? So some subs coming on here for both teams. 23 minutes to go. It's the 50th season of the NPC here. Ah, my chair. So can they get a try here, Tasman? Can they get the second try of the game? They're not going to even get a bonus point at this rate. They should score here. Yeah, they do score here. The Mako put their second try on the board. So it is the reserve player there. It is Dylan Irvine. So it's his first career ever. The young man has scored his first NPC try ever. Well done to him. Congratulations on his debut. Well done. I've been disappointed with Noah Hotham. A lot of people had him going, All Blacks in there. I don't know. So what can Havili do here? Can he put another 2 points on the board? That looks good. That looks solid. So Tasman on the scoreboard a little bit more now. 12 points to 33. Hotham has been taken off. I don't think he's been great today. Good, solid, but not his normal class. I always expect more from him. There we go. So, is this the start of a comeback? Most probably not, but let's have a look. Good take there from the Mako, sorry. I know, you New Zealand say it's Mako. There we go. Johnny Lee pushing forward here. Yeah, another try now in the next 5 minutes would make the game interesting if the Mako could get another try here. Kick there from Tasman, not finding touch. Cridge is on, Morrison is off. Ben is on and Lowe is off. Oof. Good work here. Here we go. Hawks Bay looking dangerous again. Ben doing well here. But they lose the ball. Tasman give another penalty away. Ay, ay, ay. Lund is on. Hotham is off. So it's Lund who's replacing Noah Hotham. Not rolling away from Tasman. He has, yes. Ahmed did well for the Stormers last night. I like him. But my question is, how long can he stay at the Stormers? Because he's always going to have Sasha ahead of him. So is this the kind of guy that needs to go play for a team that really needs a kicker? No playmakers is AB's most worrying thing. Okay. Yeah, but they've got them in. They've got the other playmakers. Let's be honest. How many players do you think that played last night make the team? They took 46 players with. They played 23 last night. Hawks Bay about to score here again, 5 meters out. They always bounce straight back, Hawks Bay. They drops the ball, so it's going to be a knock on against Hawks Bay. It's going to be Tasman ball here. 20 minutes to go, guys. 20 minutes to go. Let me just update the clock perfectly. There you go. You must join the All Blacks. No, hell no. I'm not good enough, man. Never was, never will be. Coaching staff, yes. Bowden Barrett didn't play well last night, no. He kicked well. His kicking was phenomenal. But his distribution wasn't quick enough. I thought it got a lot quicker when Jacob came in. But you know, Bowden can have a bad game, he'll bounce back. Because the man's pure class. Alright, penalty against the Hawks Bay. Here we go. Mako doing well here, trying to get out the back here. They're going to try to run it out the back here. Don't know if that's a good idea. 18 minutes left in this one. So Havili with the kick. So it's going to be a line out about 30 meters from the try line of the marker. So it's going to be a Hawks Bay ball. Look, Hawks Bay can be happy with the game today. Let's have a look at the tips quickly. So Hawks Bay 33. Somebody had 33. That was Mandy. 33-31. That's not happening. Oof, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough here. It's going to be really tough to find out who wins this one. Unless Tasman starts scoring some points. Because everybody had a lot of points for Tasman as well. Here we go, almost up to the 22 here for Hawks Bay. Hawks Bay on the attack again. Fakitava's off as well. Oh, good run through here. Another try for Hawks Bay. Unbelievable. Oh, what a score. Cade Manuel, his second try of the season, his first try after tonight. He had one last week. Well done. Oh, good stuff. Again, it's Blaine Sullivan doing good work. 38-12. Not bad at all. Good stuff. This is it. That's it. There's no way Mako's coming back now. Getting ugly. It's been ugly for a while. 2 points will not be a problem here. You cannot see Harry Godfrey missing this one. Hawks Bay looked like a team that could win it this year, huh? Hawks Bay fans must be happy with this season as it's gone so far. So 40-12. I can start striping all the people that had what's his name winning. Jasmine had Tasman winning. Oh, my nose is itching. Morne Fredericks had Tasman winning. That's not happening. Haverly starts us off again, and this has just got really ugly quickly now. Still 15 minutes to go. The 50 burger could be up soon. Tasman has got to do something here. At the moment, I'm leading the tips. That's not good news for you boys. So here we go. Tasman, come on. Put some points on the board again. Don't forget, the winner gets a car freshener from Wickerman Sports. From Wickerman's Rugby, sorry. Come on, Tasman. Where's your pride here, baby? Because that's all you're playing for now is pride. Good stuff. Good tackle from Godfrey there. So over the 22, Mako go, sorry. Still around that 22. It's just not going anywhere. I think Hawks Bay was offside. They're lucky. That could have been, that would have been terrible. Somebody got a cramp there. Late tackle is the call. Okay. Lucky. So Haverly's going to try to put it into the corner again. His kicks have actually been really good. At the moment, Tasman's not even getting a bonus point. They're going to need to score another 2 tries. How's the family and your mom? Everybody good so far. How's your mom? Oh, another player limping off here. So, Hawks Bay got to make some changes. Just the Hawk. Tasman, how many times have you people passed the ball straight into Hawks Bay players' hands? That must be about the 3rd or 4th time tonight. It's ridiculous, man. Get your shit right. But it is a line out here for Tasman on the 5-meter line. What can they do? $28-point difference here. It's a 4-try difference. I mean, they're not going to score 4 tries in 12 minutes. But they can do with 2. Gets them a bonus point. Hawks Bay win the ball back. This is ridiculous, man. Tasman playing really bad today. Really bad. Every time they get to that 5-meter line, they screw it up somehow. Okay, Hawks Bay's defense has been good. Ripley's off, Cole is on. Will Cole, who went off earlier, has now come back on to replace Lucas Ripley. Got to give Vern a call. Don't forget, Vern is doing. Let me just have a look. Somebody just. Let's have a look. Just quickly. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, time is ticking. Just a break here in the game quickly. 10 minutes to go. The ref has just hit the clock. Here we go. Just see if it's buffering. I don't know. I think it's lagging. I don't know. I think it's lagging for you guys. Let me just have a quick look here. Alright, no, it looks better now. It's another break in play here, as there's more changes for injury. So they're just looking at some stuff here. Are they TMOing something here again? Just, they're always looking at all this crap, man. I think he's been sensational today, Godfrey. I think he's played well. He's kicked well, good tackles. You know, not often you say your scrum or your fly off is making good tackles, but he is. He's put his body on the line. I like that. I think he's one for the future. Not back to the future, but he'll be there. Round about 8 minutes to go. Nothing's going to happen here for Tasman, you know that. Hawks Bay on the attack. Here we go. Godfrey again. Gets it out to Blaine Sullivan. Sullivan's been good as well tonight. Will Cole is in there again. Here we go. Tom Allen's played a good game as well. I thought Hunter Morrison was good today. It's going to be hard for me to go for man of the match. Definitely not a Tasman player. Pity that Renton got injured so early. Head assessment injury. He had to go off for concussion. Here we go. I think Nari Formai has not been bad either today. I like Blaine Sullivan today. We'll see. What a kick. Another 50-22, man. Yes, beautiful from Hawks Bay. Unbelievable. Hawks Bay is playing. Good kick. Just had the right bounce. They just couldn't get to save it. So Hawks Bay are going to ramp up the pressure once again here. This could be what? This could be a record score for Tasman. For Hawks Bay against Tasman. Here we go. So the maul is going. They're pushing forward, making it 1 meter, 2 meters, stuttering a little bit here, up to the 5 meter line. 3. Here we go. Another try. Beautiful try. And Hawks Bay put the misery on. This is crazy from Hawks Bay, man. 45-12. Reeves, Keanu Reeves. Not Keanu Reeves, man. Good try. So let me see. I'm looking forward to this kick from Godfrey. Another tough kick, but he's been sensational. He's been 5 of 6 tonight. Here we go. Here we go. This would make it a 35-point lead. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and he hits the upright. Both kicks that he's missed, he's hit the upright. He's hit the post, the woodwork, whatever you want to call it. So Mako not getting anything out of this game. They're going to finish this game with 0 bonus points. They're going to get nothing out of this. And Hawks Bay are taking all 5 points here. William Haverley, one of the few players that has actually turned up for the Mako. And again, Tasman knock it forward, and again, Hawks Bay have the ball. This is frustrating. You can see it on the faces of the Mako players. They are frustrated. Hawks Bay has frustrated the hell out of them. Here we go. Here we go. And again, Hawks Bay just piling it in. Knock on here from Hawks Bay. So it's going to be a Mako ball here. 45-12. No one had this kind of a blowout. Let's start figuring it out here. Brandon went 54-34. So what is that? That's 10 on this side, and that's 22 on that side. Okay, so that's 32 the difference. Okay, Dennis at 28-26. So what's that? 14 here and 17 here. Jesus. Mandy 33-31. That is 12 and 19. 12 and 19. Levante 31, that's 14 off there, and 28, that's 16. Okay. I had 37, that is 8. So did Mako score try here? This would change things. What's my difference there? 19. All right. So we'll see. This will make a big difference in who's going to win the tips today. Can they make it 50? Must probably not. I think that's a try. I think that's a try for the Mako. Jasmine, you were way out. You had the Mako winning this one. So if they give this, that'll change things. Give the try, man. Ref, don't waste too much time with this shit, man. Just give the try. It didn't go out of bounds. Nah, he's got control of it. You've got to give this try. You've got to give this try. You cannot not give this try, ref. Nah, that's a try. This has got to be confirmed. The pundits say it, the commentators say it, and if I say it, it's a try. Award the try. There you go, baby. So the Mako get the try. Well done, son. Well done, son. Good. It was hard. Oh, good kick as well. So Tasman, still a few minutes to play. Yes, we could get another try. Would change things a lot, but let's have a look. And Tasman on the attack here. This would be nice. At the moment, let's say that's 20. Yeah, more. But it's a knock on here from Tasman. So a good field position here for Hawks Bay. It's going to be a big defeat here. So, Hawks Bay, what they're going to do here? Yeah. Oh, another player injured here. Not good. He needs help to get off the park. So Hunter Morrison back on again. So Hawks Bay, scrum here, 10 meters out, 1.5 minutes to go. If Hawks Bay score, Brandon wins the tips. If he doesn't, I win it, but then he'll still give it to Brandon. No, then it's Levante I got to give it to. At the moment, it will be going to Levante, that is going to Houston, Texas, or it's going to Brandon in South Africa. So let's see, the winner of the competition today. My clock has seemed to be frozen. Don't worry about it. Advantage here to Hawks Bay. All right. So 50 seconds to go here. Been an impressive game from Hawks Bay. For the Magpies have really shown they are forced to reckon with. Oh, another try from Hawks Bay. The 50 is up. Jasmine, there you go. The 50 is up. And it is number 11, Naria Formai, with his try, second try of the season. You go. Good stuff. Whoa. Listen here, Brandon had 55. So Brandon, we'll put that out there. 5, 15, 20. I'm also on 20. So you got to make the kick here. The game is done. We're just waiting for the kick, guys. Paul, hey, Tasman ain't doing shit today. Paul, you got to get me your address, man. You won the last tips. Send me your address to this email, Paul. You won the tips yesterday. I want to send you your prize, man. Nah, Godfrey misses this one. So that is 50 to 19, guys. A good win for Hawks Bay. A solid performance. What is it? 50 to 17, sorry. 8 tries from Hawks Bay. Well done. Congratulations. Guys, that's me. Listen here. What's coming up on the channel? Quickly. At 1 o'clock. That is in 2 hours' time. Join Vern. It is the Griquas against the Lions. Straight after that, it's going to be the Bulls against the Pumas. Then later on in the evening, it's the Sharks against the Bull Cavaliers. And of course, the big one, 9 o'clock this evening, the Pumas against the Springboks. Guys, join us for all those games. See you guys later. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed the NPC coverage here. See you soon.